California. His professional record, 37 victories with only 2 defeats, 21 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the WBC Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Gabriel Ruelas.
Touch goes, come on, touch.
So we are set to go. It is scheduled for 12 rounds. It is for the WBC Super Featherweight title. That is Freddie Liberatorres. He's the challenger. And Gabe Ruelas on the other side of the ring. He is the champion. Ruelas in the first defense of his title since he won it against Jesse James Leha. Dave, this is a big ring here at the MGM, but I doubt that they'll use it all, will they?
No, because Freddie Liberatorres will be coming forward.
Big hook. Big hook hurt him right away.
There's
Sorry to interrupt you.
Joe Goosen talked about, too. They didn't give us time.
There's a hook that sends Liberatorres down. So 2 big left hooks, and already Freddie Liberatorres is down. Swelling is starting around the right eye.
Freddie Liberatorres better try to cover the face, come in, bob and weave, tie up if he has to. He has to get through this round. Get himself into the fight.
Freddie said he would have smart aggressiveness in this fight. It hasn't worked out that way, has it?
You can think about it, you can draw it up on paper, but Ruelas has been quite smooth here. And he just missed with that big right-hand bomb. It almost ended the fight right there.
Yeah, it may well have. Gabriel said he'd use the uppercut and the hook a lot. Boy, we're just a minute into the first round, and it has already been devastating. There's the uppercut from long range, missing against Liberatorres.
We talked about how Freddie's style would be tailor-made for that with Ruelas if he can exploit it. Freddie comes in, his punches are a little bit wide, and Ruelas sat back and made the most of his first chance. However, unlike our last fight, I don't see him letting Liberatorres off.
Big hook hurt Freddie Liberatorres, and it hurt him bad.
And Ruelas making room for himself here, not letting Freddie Liberatorres tie him up. He steps back, he moves to the side, tremendous uppercut and a hook.
Good work by Ruelas as he does get that room, and Freddie Liberatorres badly needs to clear his head. There is still a long way to go here in round 1.
And the idea of letting that leather go is that you can fire 6 punches, and you got to look at Gabriel there, rooting on his brother. You can throw 6 punches, all you have to do is land 1.
So Rafael Ruelas watches his brother Gabe do very well against Liberatorres, and we asked Raf, is it hard to watch your brother? He said, no, because I think he's going to win, and boy, he's doing it right now.
Is it hard for him to watch this?
Tough round for Freddie Liberatorres.
And when he tries to tie up, Ruelas has been smart enough not to let him do that. Bullying him around, stepping to the side. A textbook first round for Ruelas.
Good right hand. Well, Freddie said he's seen anything. He is not, Gabriel doesn't give him any look that he hasn't seen. Well, so far it hasn't been that way. Ruelas has shown him things he hasn't seen before.
Some speed and some very good use of reach.
Big right hand. Freddie Liberatorres has been down once already in this first round.
He uncorked that bomb from way out and still got it in. That doesn't bode well for Freddie Liberatorres.
And as Rafael looks on, he's got to like what he sees in his brother. He allows himself just a small smile. Rafael is a pretty stoic guy to begin with. Lots of work needs to be done in the corner of Freddie Liberatorres.
Outside with this guy.
Now, the key is, I need 2 like that, but I need the second one, okay? The uppercuts are ripping my new e-hook. You do know that, right? Don't go crazy. Don't go too wide. Keep them short. Keep the pressure on them. You got a guy that should be coming at you backing up. Are you strong? Oh, man. It does something being champ of the world, let me tell you.
Very calm in that corner, and Joe Gleason with some pretty good commentary, I think.
And some pretty good motivation, too, as well. And there's the big knockdown in the beginning part of the first couple of punches, setting the stage. Ruelas parlays a left hook, scoring the knockdown. He uppercuts. He's landing with whatever he wants in the first round. Where do you see a trainer acting impressed with a fighter between rounds?
Almost never. That is a very good point, Dave. We're into round 2. Freddie Liberatorres in the black trunks, the challenger. Gabriel Ruelas, the champion, and looking all of that part in his first title defense. And when I first saw that knockdown, I thought it was more of a hook. It really was more of an uppercut.
What they were planning for and what it worked out to be. Maybe Ruelas showed Joe Gleason something he's never seen before. So
he was impressed, and for Gabe Ruelas, who when he went into the Leha fight was a 3-1 underdog, clearly a favorite here. And you almost got the feeling from Joe. No, you didn't get the feeling. He actually said it. He said, "You're fighting better as a champion."
Usually a guy will fight about 25% better when he becomes the champion. And for Ruelas, that has certainly been the case. Plus, the styles matchup is very good for him. He can look very good with this style.
Freddie is trying to box a little bit more, but even on the outside, facing a height and reach advantage, really that isn't doing too well for him either.
Well, Freddie Liberatorres tried to throw a punch and get right inside and tie up. He will have to do that simply to survive, and that will open him up for the right uppercut as he comes in, but he must take his chances. Freddie Liberatorres here will try to smother Ruelas, and that really is the only thing he can do at this point.
Working the body is Freddie Liberatorres, but there's the uppercut by Ruelas. Mitch Halpern, the young referee, who's one of the best young referees in boxing. Big right by Ruelas.
And when he got some space, he made Freddie Liberatorres pay. From the outside, Ruelas is indomitable in this bout.
It's round 2. It is scheduled for 10. With Gabriel Ruelas defending his WBC Super Featherweight Championship. So far, it has been a very one-sided match with Gabe having his way. Nice uppercut by Liberatorres, and he takes a hook and another hook from Ruelas.
Well, if he gets close enough, Freddie Liberatorres will take his best shot.
And one thing you must say about Freddie, and you're seeing it here tonight, they call him the pit bull, not for nothing, folks. He is a gritty performer. But he is taking some punishment here in this fight.
Well, he's taking the kind of uppercuts one after another that nobody has ever made him sustain. He's never paid like this against a taller fighter. He's usually been able to walk through the taller fighters. Here he can't walk through, and he's paying a premium price.
He's getting ripped, and now a very bad cut over the left eye of Liberatorres. Well, this has been a rough 2 rounds for Freddie Liberatorres. The last time we saw anyone do anything like this to him was when he lost to John Brown back in 1992. He took some punishment.
That cut is in a very bad spot.
Relax.
Al Gavin working on the cut there.
Starting to work on him now, right?
You look at me a minute, Freddie, you okay?
Come on, baby.
Answer me. Just what? You tell me you want to go back up.
Finish that one.
The first 30 seconds.
There are the numbers, Dave.
And quite the dominance. And this is short.
And as we